Everybody normally shouts up John Steinbeck. Yes, he wrote the play of Mice and Men, didn't he? But it was Robert Burns who wrote the best laid plans of Mice and Men. I can tell you're impressed. Okay. A sharp intake of breath. Robert Burns. Worth getting up out there for. Good. Good, good, good. We're just going to be 10 minutes here, folks. You walk down to there's a viewpoint, you take the pictures, and then come on back because we've got lots to do today. I've got an appointment at the Red Fox for an Irish coffee. On the left hand side, there he is. Do you see him sitting there? There's the puck. There he is, King Puck. Aww. And there's the salmon smokery there. We used to come and have dinner there, you see. This is the main street. This is Killorglin. There are more pubs here than there are people, I think. And we go straight up the road here. On the left hand side, the next block, there's a pub called Bianconi's. Bianconi, he was an engraver from Como in Italy, in the north of Italy, and he gave that up and he came across here and he started coach companies in the Horsen type, and that's the precursor of what we have here. It's the forerunner of what we are in just now. He had the first coach tours. If you look on the wall of Bianconi's, you see a picture of a carriage. That's him. Sun's coming out. Look at this, pubs everywhere. Pub, pub, pub. Pharmacy, that's going to be a Liverpool. Pub, pub, pub. And then during the day, it lasts 3 days, and you see right here in this triangle, right next to the garden, they put a scaffold up here, and on the top of the scaffold there's a cage, and they put a goat in up there for the length of the proceedings. I think they put a goat up because nobody can bite their thumb. They're all drunk when they're here, so they can't put anybody else up there. There's the Garda station right next door, so they can't abuse the goat or throw anything at it, I suppose. Look at all the beautiful colours, aren't they great? Yeah. Oh, it's so gay, the colours, yeah, it's lovely. And this is the kind of official starting place on the Ring of Kerry. Look at the Guinness sign there, folks. I don't know if you noticed it, on the top of the Guinness sign, you'll see them all around, but Guinness, and there's the harp. That's the harp of Brian Boru, the one who got the Vikings out of Ireland in 1014, the Battle of Clontarf. He did really well, but I mean, sadly he was killed himself at that battle, but he was the great Ardree, the High King of Ireland. Lollipop man, they're everywhere. Let's have a wee look, see. It's a lollipop. Yes, it is a lollipop man. He doesn't have the standard hat, but we'll let that go. Normally they have a lollipop hat as well, you know. Right, so we're just about to get onto the ring just now, folks. This civilization will start to leave us. It's a new statue. The station's here. There's a new statue cut in wood here on the right hand side. This woman standing with her cases. Fixco, I'm pretty sure now that I see that there, I'm sure that Fixco is a money exchange company. I've seen them about. I'm sure it's a currency place. Big one. They have it in Dublin as well now, I remember. Good. Circle K. A lot of Circle K's in the Republic of Ireland.
Patrick.
Go today.
Patrick. Patrick.
Yes. Oh, sorry, oh, gee. Yeah, I hope you fill up the can. That fella has to eat. Fucking, he likes a bit of grub.
Beautiful. I like the gypsies. I always stop there. I've known them for years. And in fact, one of the boys, one of the chaps who was there, he wasn't there today, but he was just a young kid standing next to the dog. That's where they've taken it from, the sleepy camel. I didn't realise that for a kid. Why is there a sleepy camel here? You know, bizarre. This on the other side is you're virtually in line with the town of Dingle just now, and Ryan's daughter was filmed. A lot of it was some on this side and a lot of it on the other side of Dingle Peninsula. So that brought a bit of, not notoriety, but fame to the area. People came here to see Robert Mitchum and John Mills, Haley Mills, all these people. Could you have the air on? Yes, of course. How is the temperature? It's hot, cold over here just now. Alright, there is up to the left. That's Wynn's Folly. It was the British barracks in Glenbeigh. This is Kells here, not Kells like the Book of Kells, which came from Iona. I'm just going to swing round here and you'll see the viaduct. Several of you spoke to me last week though what you'd like to do. You said you'd like to see some sheep and some working things. And some of the tours have it included, but I let the company know, and they've just told me to take you in here and I'll send them the bill. So that'll be nice. I like that. You will, and you can take a picture of this, the best shot of as well. Let's see where we're going to get parked. Is there a space? Is there one? There's one at the end there. Yeah, get a bus in there. That's our spot.
So, if the sheep have fear for the dog, if I control the dog, that means I control the sheep. And there. The dog on the left side. Alright, then keep that. Stand there, keep. Stand there. Hopefully all this is beginning to make sense to everybody before I make these sheep. Stand there. One wide.
Oh, two.
Now every.
It's amazing how they train you. It's so good. Yeah, so organized.
Now everybody.
So organized, so organized.
Better known as Scotch black face. A variety that are very well suited.
This is your mic.
Right there.
That's the one in that picture that Ian got me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're pretty.
Away.
Also, und jetzt einrahmen, ein Hund links, ein Hund rechts.
Steady. Done. Steady. Away. Lie down. Keep left. Get. Keep left. Stand there. Stand there. Come by. Walk on. Away. Shift. Come on.
Super, oder?
Keep steady.
Schön gesichtet, schön,
Keep
ohne
steady.
Panik.
Keep that there. Keep left.
Have a barracks, English barracks down to the water side. It's very nondescript. Nobody ever goes there. They say they mixed up with the plans of a barracks in India, and it looks a bit kind of Indian down there. I don't know. I've never been down to see it, so it's not very interesting for you. Here's the market town. Oh, it looks as it's been market day today. Goody. What they got? Oh, it's there's several fruit stalls. We don't want to be too long going through here, but it's nice. Chickens here for sale. That's a shame, isn't it? They'll be on the plate. They'll be on the plate tonight. Oh. Isn't it? Magic carpets. And here's the Daniel Colonel Church. It's fine, isn't it? It's in lovely condition. It's a pub barrack. 1875, 100 years after his birth. Daniel Connell Memorial Church, the Holy Cross, Cahersiveen. And then you see there's a Celtic cross coming out. We've seen quite a few of those now. It's the Christian cross with the circle of the spirit, the return of life, the cycle of life is the circle there. Then on the gable end there, Monsignor Hugh O'Flaherty, Pimpernel of the Vatican. He was in the Second World War. He was a great man. He helped a lot of the Jewish people here you see, Pimpernel of the Vatican. During the Holocaust period, he was helped a lot of Jewish people. On the right, look at all the names going through here, all great Irish names. You know, O'Connor's you've got there, and let's have the Commons, there's another one, McCroran, McSween, Cahersiveen, Kitties, Breen, Corkery's a great Irish name, Quinlan's, all these fantastic Irish names, you know. Quinlan again, O'Connor's, look at there, Chin Fung, oh no, that's a Chinese restaurant, sorry, that's it. Chino Fong, yes, that'll work. This church here, yes, it was deconsecrated. It was a tourist, they made it into a tourist place, and now it's gone to the oratory, fresh pizza and good wine. You get a blessing with the wine. You get a blessing with the wine. Yes, it's and a slice of bread. They call it communion, I think. This guy sells all the old junk. Look, he's got all sorts of things in there. Nobody ever stops. It's a shame, eh? Maybe there's a hidden treasure in there. can see there's paddles and birds and all sorts of things, doesn't there? So let's get right here, yeah. I'll have a wee look, see. Here's the Butler's Arms, Charlie's place. And we're going to go straight on here. And as you just see with those very inconsiderately parked the coach right in front of a statue of Charlie Chaplin there. They normally park on the other side. Shh. Here we are. That says Waterville. Keep an eye, you might just get a glimpse of Charlie. I mean, I can't believe they just put the bus there. Everybody knows we come past, so we can't stop. We might get a wee shot just past this Kerry coach's bus. Yeah, we'll get a shot of him, folks. We'll go as slow as we can, Kevin. Just hold them all up. And him. There's Charlie on your right hand side. And that guy next to him is a tourist. Don't take his picture, but there's Charlie. There you see him. There you go. Charlie Chaplin, yeah. Good. Yeah, he came and fished here, yes indeed. It's a very popular fishing place here. Pompeii Pizza. Oh, okay. Oh, what a beautiful day. Isn't this gorgeous? Wait to see where we're stopping for lunch, folks. It is just gorgeous. They've got the most beautiful big picture windows that look right out over the water, over towards the Americas. It's great. It's great. Waterville House is coming up on the right hand side. It's a big creamy building here on the right, as you see it very shortly. There's American flag across there as well, I think. And this waterway here, up on the left, he used to go fishing with the local priest, and they say that they blocked up the water to make the fishing a bit easier, and that was his first water gate, so I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. Driveway and the clubhouse and everything was just opened last year. It's rather nice, isn't it? Quite elegant, looking out over Kenmure Bay. Not Kenmure Bay, what am I talking about? Skelligs Bay. Kenmure's the other side, I just saw that. Stretch will be good. Yeah, they were used in the most recent film as well, which was it? Star Wars again. Folks, literally, I don't want you to go down there if you're not here at 10 past. Okay, let's go. And the line goes round very fast. Don't take your seats until you have your food. Just follow it round. They help you to the tables, etc. And that's it. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? What a place to stop and have lunch. The views across here, folks. It's the best place on the ring. I booked it months ago, so we make sure we have a spot. That's why I'm precious to guard it, you know. Look at that down there. Isn't that stunning? This is hard to see, but on the, you see the beach directly ahead of us, some of his life. He had a place also in Merrion Square in Dublin, the major square in Dublin. There's a nice, often you see them saddling up the horses and people flooding along towards the beach. Let's see if we see any today. We're looking to see if there's a space here to take a photograph, but I don't think we're going to get in. That's a shame because it's a great shot from there. No. Ah, yeah. Oh, too bad. That's a shame. We'll find another place. Look at the turquoisey coloured water, isn't it lovely? Look at that, wow. Then it's close up, yeah. Houses here, we'll go nice and slowly. Taking slow right down, Kev, thank you. And you see the houses here on the right. There's a kind of turquoisey one, B&B it says on it. It's the bankside, and that is where she came to have her vacations. Very unfancy. I've been in there with small groups. They have sandwiches and things and soup for lunch things, you know. Here it is on the right hand side. Maureen O'Hara went here for her holidays when she was famous, not just, you know, here we are on the right. And the river Sneem we're going to go across. It's a lovely little river here. I like the Sneem, it's a nice little village. Let's see if we can get a wee, if we can stop here. But look to the right and you'll see the water, the river Sneem gurgling away. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. That was me making that noise, by the way. That wasn't the river. Now let me see if we can get us somewhere. That's the trick. Again, it's, oh, let me see. Is there any spaces? Anything up the other side? And there on the left. Look at this guy sitting on the wall here, folks. He's got a goat at his feet. You want to come and take a picture of the goat. Where do you see the goat? Right at his feet. Looking right now on the ground. Look on the ground. There you are. See him? The last time we went up that corner there, that was out of the way of everybody. Just to the left. Just tucked into there. Okay, we're going to swing round here, and there's a sporting figure just on the right hand side, and his name is Crusher Casey. You see him standing in his Y-fronts? That's him. He's a world champion wrestler. Kev's going to get his part up good. We don't have to spend long. Yes, it's 20 to 2. Let's go. Let's leave here at 10 after.
Nee, je moest niet terug.
A couple of thousand of them living wild in the hills here.
He's crossing over, look, here's the leprechaun. Look, he's crossing down there, look. He's going down there. Do you see down the path? There you go. Good grief. You know what no, you're kidding me, you're just humouring me now, laughing, I know. Do you know what a leprechaun is? Okay, there we go. Right, my leprechaun story, I don't know if I told you, something if I told you. The leprechaun, he was down in Killarney, one of the big guys said, if you do that to me again, little fella, he says, I'm really going to hurt you. The leprechaun jumped down, ran back up to his place, ordered another pint of Guinness, drank the pint of Guinness, 10 minutes later, jumped down, ran up, climbed up the stool beside the big guy, looked him between the eyes and went, and the big guy said, if you do that to me again, little guy, he says, I'm going to cut off your dinkle. And the leprechaun says, but I don't have a dinkle. And the big guy says, then how do you go to the bathroom? It's a cracker, eh? A cracker. Don't take offence, Kevin. Kevin, don't take offence. He didn't mean it. No, Kevin, he didn't mean it. No, don't be doing the old crush the... Don't do the old crush the luggage routine, Kevin. No. And here's the last thing for Kevin to negotiate on this particular Ring of Kerry. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know if I told you, everybody else on the ring has to go, and the coaches has to go counterclockwise, the way we are going, in fact. Occasionally you'll get a German driver, Italian driver, something who doesn't know that, and the guide doesn't know either, and they come the wrong way. And, well, like, it happens here, if it does happen, it normally happens here, and you get such a congestion, it can last for hours to get cleared, because there's nowhere for them to go back to, you know what I mean? Wow. No, Lucy, you're okay. You don't sound reassured. Oh, there's a rock there. You have to go back, honey. You have to go backwards. Yeah, you have to go back. This is a standoff here. Give her the horn. Put pressure on her. Cool it is. Maybe she has. Maybe you've got reverse.
Let's all take a nap.
Look at that. He'll put her in the ravine in a minute. He's got a wicked sense of humour, Kevin. There she goes. Look at he moves like a young gazelle, doesn't he? Look at that. There you are. Look at her face. Look, she's sucking on a wasp. Good grief. Oh, there's more. Summertime, well this is the summertime, when it's really warm, they have the kids come out on the rocks here and they bare their buttocks to all the tourists going by. It pleases them no end. The kids, not the tourists. They're nice, the guys. The Jarvies are good fun. Jarvies are the drivers of the jaunty cars. It's a lovely day for it. You have a lovely trot through across and down to the lake and Ross Castle. It's cool. Pretty. And straight in here, and just again bed and breakfast everywhere. Hotels, chambre d'hôte, pensione. K1? Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious Kevin's kissed it, for goodness sake? He had a full-blown affair with it, that's why he talks all the time. Once again, the time is 25 after, so you guys who are going on the horses, you have 45 minutes by the time you get off the coach to go around here, to go around the roundabout to get up. Here's the lads. These horses are very, very well looked after. You know, they can only do so many hours a day, and they get rest hours. And I know the owner, Paul Tang. He's a really nice guy, and he wouldn't abuse them. There's the main street there, folks. On the left-hand side going along there, you see the flags. That's the fish restaurant there, you see. And Milano's is just next door to that. And keep going on, and on the other side you have Robertino's and you have Gaby's a little further down again. The Kenmare, come out of the hotel, turn right, you see that Murphy's Bar is right next to the hotel. Up in the first floor, the Kenmare is, if you want Irish food, it's nice there, they do a nice job there. And the Bombay Palace is opposite the Kenmare. So everything's very, very close to hand. There's the cinema, don't know what's on. Because of you're into the traffic as I explained to you before. Look at this. Aww. Okay folks, so back here for the jaunty cars people in 4:10, please.